Last week on Devin But Better.
Recently on my TikTok For You page, I have been served these advertisements.
In the next 8 hours, I'm going to learn how to manipulate the hell out of you.
I'm on page 71 and we finally got to blowjobs. Now, if you would have asked me this before, I definitely would have thought that this would have come sooner, but...
Part of me wonders if this was written by like ChatGPT, OpenAI. It has a lot of information in that it's all disparate thoughts, but none of the thoughts are connected. Let's actually, I want to copy and paste their about into my little originality AI. I'm sorry. Y'all, they think it's 89% likely that it was written by an AI. Oh my fucking God. And welcome back to my magical little reading corner. I put on my glasses and I relocated so we can get into the spirit, shall we? Here's some things that I think any modern day consumer need to take note of before they perhaps purchase this ebook. So clearly from the first 12 pages, we can glean that this book is less of a book and more of stitched together thoughts without any citation or hyperlinks. Like, I have seen better written Wikipedia articles. For an example, page 10. Okay. Author is talking about Britney Spears. In 2011, Britney Spears, no less a cultural icon, proudly referred to herself as a femme fatale.
It's Britney, bitch.
On the cover of her 7th studio album. Sexy and powerful, threatening but enigmatic, stylish and self-assured. As she announced the album's name, she wrote, terrible sentence. Even though it's capitalized and punctuated strangely, who is? Britney Spears or you? It serves as a decent description of contemporary femme fatale. Next paragraph. This brings us back to Happen Leonard, whose uber femme fatale, I'm just gonna stop there. What? How does Britney Spears bring us to Happen Leonard? And also, who the actual fuck is Happen Leonard?
Who's Shawn Mendes?
I have never heard of that television show. Is it a television show? This is probably my favorite page of the book, simply because I have no idea what's happening. And sometimes when I'm confused, I conflate it with being surprised and delighted. And this is one of those times. So you'll notice that the paragraph about Happen Leonard happens, and then right underneath it, the font changes to a tinier font. And then it continues on in the next page on the normal font. It's like there was no editor. How could there be no editor when this is purported to be a bestseller?
Y'all really be out here wrong and strong, stupid and dumb on purpose and proud of it.
Another thing about this book, again, it's an ebook, right? So I have the file, the PDF here. I've also downloaded this file and read it on my Google Chrome. You know, when you download an ebook, you can get it as a PDF or you can read it on Google Chrome. And a lot of times it seems like they want to hyperlink out of the ebook to more information, but it's just not happening. Okay, so for an example, if you go to page 12, we're just staying in the same neighborhood. Cleopatra appears to have been a cunning businesswoman. Explore myth if you want to see the true femme fatale of ancient history. Or if that's not supposed to be a hyperlink, that's not even a sentence.
What does that mean?
I'm an English major, so this stuff fascinates me. But I have to bring it back to why the modern day consumer purchased this ebook, which is for tips and tricks. So we don't actually get into any tips or tricks until the 3rd chapter. The first 30 some odd pages are talking about what a femme fatale is, talks about the history of the femme fatale. Redundantly, it tells us about the biblical sense of the femme fatale, which I am very sure the words Dark Femme fatale are not in the Bible. But that's neither here nor there. We're here for the tip.
If you want to pop your fucking puss, pop your puss, bitch. Pop it.
We're here for the tips. So here we are, chapter 3, on page 34. 12 classic techniques for getting a man to be obsessed with you. First sentence of this chapter. It takes more than just looking fashionable and hot if you want to learn how to get a man to be obsessed with you. Nope, I filled that in. It takes more than just looking fashionable and hot if you want to learn how to get a man obsessed with you. Don't think they had an editor. Let's just go through the listicles, right? Number 1 is tell him some of your secrets. What? It says you might win his trust by admitting something about your past or by sharing it. Let's move on. Number 3, make him explicitly vulnerable before you. What is that supposed to mean? Am I supposed to mug him? hold him by gunpoint? Inquire of him about his thoughts, feelings, and opinions regarding the situation. Encourage him. Even if he behaves oddly, he's at least being sincere. This sentence right here drives me insane. Don't evaluate somebody based on his actions and beliefs. Now that is piss poor advice. That is the opposite of what you want to do. I mean, here, if I can tell you anything, my beautiful nerds, you definitely need to value somebody based off of their actions. Number 4, go bonkers. You don't need to hide behind conventions and wise gestures. You could start singing an odd song or dancing at random. He will miss your foolish behavior when you are not there because of this, which will make you seem special. This is ridiculous. Number 5, get him to laugh. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. Number 6, assist him with his task list. Number 7, make him food. Number 8, serve his pals. Where are we now? Did we travel back in time? Are we in 1965? Number 9, frequently give him presents. With what? This is not what I was sold. I was sold that I was going to become the Cleopatra figure. When I hear femme fatale, I'm conjuring images of not this, not making him food, telling him my secrets, serving his pals, and then buying him presents. Not even just buying him presents, frequently give him presents. Ma'am! I feel like I'm just shouting. I'm so sorry. Number 10, request his opinion. Don't do that. If there's anything we know about men, they're gonna give us their opinion whether we want it or not. So I don't think you need to file a request. You can just save that service ticket for something else. Number 11, compliment him. This is a lot of work. Again, these TikTok ads were selling this idea that I'm gonna do less and get more. But so far, this ebook is giving me very traditional advice and telling me to do a lot for very little. This is starting to remind me of those old Cosmopolitan articles. Maybe it's not even old. Are they still giving advice like this? That's like, hey, maybe take a frozen pickle to bed. He'll be sure to love it.
As long as you love me, we could be starving, we could be homeless, we could be broke.
Get somebody else to do it.
My God. I feel like I could just sit here and tear this book apart for the rest of this video. But I want to acknowledge that I am one opinion, one person, and I'm a woman. So I wanted to get a male opinion in on this. I passed this PDF over to Derek. Derek, tell me what your favorite parts of the book were.
Hello, Devin. This is so weird. I'm leaving you a message for the edit. Normally it's the other way around. Like, it feels like I'm in Freaky Friday. I'm Jamie Lee Curtis right now. Unreal. Also, before I start, the cats have the zoomies right now, so they're wild animals. I can't control them. I'm sorry. Hi, it's me, a man. First of all, I think we both can agree here that the term man is a bit...
Cause they hope I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like gloss.
Generous in this instance, okay. But let's talk about this book, shall we? Because there are some really interesting pieces that I want to discuss. 2 things in particular. The first is as the book describes video games, and specifically how video games are akin to masculinity. And let me quote, although they play video games, they do not necessarily identify as feminine. I mean, I couldn't agree more, quite frankly. I never feel more masculine than when I'm playing video games. There's just something so like, oh, I want to go to war! Masculine about harvesting crops in Stardew Valley, or decorating my island for my friends to come visit, and Animal Crossing. Like, the other lore, I guess you could say, that this book creates as it relates video games to masculinity is that there are occasions when people play video games to escape reality, and because of this, a lot of women find the practice of playing video games irritating. Now again, I couldn't agree more. I don't know any woman that likes to play video games and enjoys it. Are you kidding me? Like, they want to escape reality? Women don't want to escape reality. Their lives are perfect. There's nothing wrong with women's lives and the way that men control them. No! Now, the other piece of this book that I think is really interesting, and actually they made a really good point, is that when talking about how the femme fatale loves to talk more than you would expect a femme fatale too. It brings up this quote. Legs. Great. Good to see you. Together? Not really. And you know, when I think of women talking, I think of legs. And how being together is not a good thing. Looking to get into the legs between women. I'm so confused. I mean, if you want to talk about legs, girl, check these out.
Bitch, my boss, I'ma shine like gloss, my bitch. I'm a boss.
I'll let him know.
What is it?
That was the hospital. You're gay.
Not to be like, oh, I should ask my boyfriend about, well, actually,
Is this advice that you got from your femme fatale?
No, it did say that I should ask your opinions often. And I was like, I don't need to ask him. He's going to give me his opinions.
That's true. Unsolicited is my specialty. Is this a solicited opinion, though?
Yes. So you read a couple pages of the book, our book for this week.
Our book, eh?
Yeah. At first I thought this was going to be a try where I was going to try to manipulate you for 48 hours.
Tough to know what the try would be in that gibberish. Although you should grin or smile or have legs. It wasn't clear.
You have played around in whatever you do here with Chat GPT and AI a little bit. Also, you kind of read up on that stuff. I love that this interview, by the way, is featuring our laundry.
Well, you've clearly dark femmed me into doing your laundry for you.
This is mostly your laundry. That is one pair of pants. That is one sweat. That's yours.
That is mine.
That is yours. This isn't what the video's about.
I mean, my first instinct is I don't think it was written by like Chat GPT or even like the last version of Chat GPT, like Da Vinci. It's actually because it's so nonsense and doesn't connect its thoughts well. Like the hallmark of that AI writing is generally it's like well written nothing, whereas this appears to be a bunch of badly written nothing. I will say though, there are other, lesser publicized, lesser known models, even from the OpenAI team, like the predecessors of ChatGPT. There's like Ada and stuff that this person could have used. It's definitely like within bots' capabilities of writing something that empty or poor. But my gut is that ChatGPT didn't write that.
Sometimes men get their opinions and I just be like, aren't you supposed to be building a house? You know who don't have time to worry about what I do with my hair? Men who build houses, bro. Ain't you supposed to be building a log cabin? It's plenty of trees to be cut down, bro. You worry about the wrong stuff. I don't like girls' birthday makeup. Ain't you supposed to be lost at sea, bro?
Do you know what time it is, folks? That's right, it's rabbit hole hour. Right now, I'm researching my theory that this whole ebook situation is written by a chat-generated AI. So I went to the first place where people know things, Reddit. And I searched essentially, how could I find out if a text was written by AI? And 10 days ago, this article was posted. So I'm gonna give that a little upvote. Thanks for helping. And let's click through to this article. It's by humanoid tools. How do I know if text is AI generated? We tested the tools. This guy named Johnny Holmes. Oh, what if Johnny is AI? What if everyone's an AI and I'm just living in a simulation? Oh no, did this Dark Femme video break me? There are various indicators that text is bot generated. In this section, we'll explore these indicators and show how they can be utilized to detect writing created by artificial intelligence. Lack of coherence, check. A lack of coherence or consistency is a possible indicator of AI generated content. AI generated content is often created by stringing words together in sentences without considering the intended context. For instance, a text written by AI can contain extraneous details or jump from one idea to another without a logical transition. That part. That reminds me of the Britney Spears Happen Leonard thing. Second clue. Repetition. AI-generated text is often repetitive. AI-generated text can be spotted if you're familiar with a few red flags. AI-generated text often includes unnaturally repetitive sentence structures. Yes! This article linked us out to another AI. It's among the best content analyzers. Okay, let's go. It's gonna cost me money though. All right, I have them analyzing 360 words of this godforsaken text. All right, scan now. Oh, so they think it's not AI. I don't know. I kind of want to do it again. Oh, with the second scan giving them more words, Now they think it's 52% original, 48% AI. Okay. So now I'm getting that score down. I did give them pretty much the same amount of words, 360 words. I wonder if I give them a whole fucking chapter. The internet is a wild place. Do y'all ever think about that? Right now, I'm using one AI to detect if another AI wrote this nonsensical text that I saw on what I think potentially could be AI generated ad. This whole video has me rethinking everything. All right, I guess this is it. Scan now. Do it. Aha. Yes, I knew it. According to this, the more text I give it, we started at 380, then we went up to 480, now we're at 648. The more words I feed into this originality AI, the more it's like, yeah, this is a bot. Yeah, this is an AI. This is a robot. Yeah, we don't think a person would write this. Who did this?
You give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world. Because they got a hot girl, they can be horrible.
I'm sorry, I'm obsessed. Now I'm doing chapter 5. Aha, once again. Oh, they also discovered some plagiarism from entitymag.com. What the hell is this place? Oh, this is plagiarized. This is totally plagiarized. Oh my God. From Entity Magazine, wherever the fuck this place is, you could tell through the lists. Oh, and this gives context to only show off one part of your body at the time. Legs, perfect. Back, great. Together, not so much. So it's a combination of plagiarism and AI. Holy fuck. That's sneaky. That's fucking sneaky. Hats off to you, sir. I want to show you one thing really fast before we go. This is the PDF, obviously. And it says it's copyright 2022 by Dark Femme Books. I think I can search a copyright. Let me just double check. Hilarious. There's no such thing as Dark Femme Books. LOL. There's no copyright. Oh my God. What if I copied this book and tried to sell it for myself? Are you feeling lonely, unfulfilled in your life with whatever douchebag you're dating? Hi, my name's Devin, Lytle, and I'm a real person. I am totally plagiarizing this book that has already totally plagiarized other parts of the internet. But you're gonna wanna buy it from me because I'm a woman. Here's the thing, we've all been scammed. Everyone has a little mark in them. Everyone has a little bit of scammer in them. There are tons of people out there who probably have their hearts broken, are just trying to make sense of what's going on in their life, and they may stumble upon products like this. They may have had a couple glasses of wine. They may be in their bath with their iPad, God bless. They may be just coming across this and they might fall for this. I don't know where this video fits in the year of the emotions themes. I was on a ride. This was a very emotional ride for me. God, I really love investigating. Slide into my DMs or in my comment section below if you happen to come across any scammy products that you want me to investigate. I want them to be specifically internet products or things that were marketed to you across your social media. Please and thank you. This was a lot of fun for me. I love it. I love y'all. And I'll see you next week.
The other lore